First of all, before starting anything, I would like to thank you and the complete Infocareer team for supporting us through this complete journey. So, I am Ankita Shree. I am working as an ICT consultant for a Gurgaon-based firm, IBI Group India Private Limited, for their Mumbai location. So, right now I am handling the projects in the Western region for which IBI is executing, and mostly I am focusing on smart city engagements. So, how this PMP journey started is that I was associated with Honeywell earlier and working on their smart city engagements. So, considering the large scale projects, I always used to think that okay, I should learn more because I was more involved into technical part, but still you have to do client interaction, you have to do lot of documentations, testing, and all that stuff. So, I always wanted that okay, I should learn few things which help me in doing these things better, like manage the project, do execute the project better. So I had been planning to go for a PMP course since 2020, but thanks to my project engagements and all that, then when I came here, then suddenly my manager told me that okay, we are starting a batch for PMP, would you like to join? I was like, yes, I was waiting for such an opportunity and I joined this batch. This is how I got associated with Infocareer. So Infocareer was conducting this online session for us, for all the team members from our organization. So I joined with that particular batch, but somehow I could not continue with that batch. This is the reason why I am so much thankful to the Infocareer team, because I was not able to continue in my existing batch and they immediately shifted me to another batch where I was able to complete my entire training 40-hour session, and I got learn from different experts. Like for cost management there was a different expert, for scope there was a different expert, and each of them had the very good grip in their own subject. So at that time when I used to attempt questions, I used to be like, ye nahi padhaya, this or this was not done, this was not taught. Then I used to go back and see the documentations which are there or the videos which are there in Road to Project Success. I was in lot of confusion whether I'll be able to do it or not. But then there was a gap. I completed my training, but before giving the exam there something happened in my family and then I had to give it a break. After that break, my confidence was nearly very low. I had read, I had done all the preparations, but I think I have forgot everything. But then I thought that there are certain things, certain principles which I have been applying in my career, and then at least I know those principles and I have to learn the technical terms, because I always remember the first class which I had with you, that PMP is more about learning what you are doing in technical. You have to learn the exact technical term of that. Maybe you must be doing that particular activity, but you don't know what you call that. What is the exact technical term for that? So I thought that okay, let's try again. I know few things and I have to brush up my preparation. So I restarted and then I called you and you gave me that confidence that okay, you can restart, you can do it. And then I took almost 15 days to do all these preparation, and last 1 week, this I would say that it is very crucial for everyone and anyone who is preparing for PMP. That last 1 week is very important, because that last 1 week decides that how you are going to approach the exam. Not necessarily that how much you know. It is very important for you to approach the exam in a better way, because till the time I was taking individual assessment questions, I was very much worried that I don't know this, I don't know that. But when I took the first mock exam, I got to know that there are certain things where we are required to have a general understanding, like overall understanding, not go into deep technical part, but we have to have an overall understanding of that particular concept. So that was very important when I took the first mock. And then sitting for 4 hours, that was very important. Like I'll say it's rather easy to prepare for the technical part than to prepare to sit for continuous 4 hours, because like it's been almost 10 years I had given some exam. Coming back to that phase and sitting for 4 hours and then take just small 5 minutes break and then give that exam, that is also a practice which we professionals have to do. We sit for our work, but we used to take breaks. Our mind is always engaged somewhere, but when we are taking some exam, then we have to be focused. So that is one thing which has to be practiced in like the last 1 week of our preparation. And very important to listen to you, like whatever you are saying. Sometimes like we get I also got confused. Should I do this? And I said, "Nee, let's listen to what you are saying, because specifically the question thing which you told, I always used to first read the question, then go to the answer options. So, and when you told me that you have to first start with the options, then read the question and then read the context. Actually, that worked. When I went to the exam, there were certain questions which I have marked. I marked them and I said that ये तो नहीं हो पाएगा, this I'll not be able to crack. But when I revisited them, I took that strategy. I first read the answers and I thought, nahin, out of four, these two to is not possible. So I have now only two options which are there. So then I read the question and then I read that complete scenario. Then I was able to crack that particular question. So yes, with that particular approach, 50% of your or 40% of your effort decreases. You may not be able to answer that question, but 40% of your effort to read the entire question decreases with that particular approach. So this is how it was. And I was even confused when I got that congratulations message. I was like, okay, it means that I have completed PMP or what? So I was like, then I asked the center guy and I asked him that it is saying congratulations. So they said, yes, then you have cleared the PMP. I was like, okay, good. Well done, Ankita. So the first thing I did is that I called you and I was happy to share this thing with you, because there are two people who actually made this happen. One is you and the other one is my family member. You told me earlier that I am very much confident that you will pass the exam with above target. I was not confident about it, but you had that confidence in me. Okay. So I am happy for that. Content for Road to Project Success is quite enough. It's like I didn't find anything, like it is more than enough, I'll say. Like there are a lot of things which may not be like you will not use that, those things will not come in exam, but those things you can use when you are practically implementing a project. So Road to Project Success is definitely more than enough. As far as coming to IC leave, yes, prepare us, like it gives us a preparation, step-wise preparation. Those mock tests were very crucial, because I told you when I came out of the exam also, there were certain questions which I could directly relate to what I have attempted in mock test. So it was really helpful. So that is something which has helped me a lot. So that was actually really very important when we are preparing for the exam.
So apart from exam, the training, content, the preparation, when you do that, a lot of things you have been seeing your day-to-day activity in your office and then these things in a different way. Okay. So did you notice anything transforming in the way of you working in this journey of 6 months?
Not exactly 6 months, but yes, I noticed in last 1 month, like recently in December, like mid-December, in my region only, I got my first job awarded in Mumbai region. In this particular when like we had this kickoff meeting and we had this few initial meetings with clients. So now I tend to use these words like you will have to prepare stakeholder register. Let's work on risk assessment. I was discussing about these things. I used to say that, so let's talk about who all will be involved into this project. But now I specifically say that, sir, let's work on the stakeholder register. I have started using those terminologies and like I feel that okay, like yes, because I have learned all these things, so I should implement it, like not all of them, but at least as far as I can in my real world projects which I am doing or I am executing or I am managing. So because we have to manage certain implementation projects also, so I am now like aligning myself to use those things which I have learned. And yes, there has been change in last 1 month. Yes, in last 1 month I started taking some practical scenarios and trying to implement what I have learned so far. That's interesting, sir, actually.
And finally, what do you want to say to PMP aspirant? Anybody want to go for the certification? So what do you want to say to them?
Believe in yourself. You can do it. Yeah, so you can do it. And the thing is that whomsoever you have enrolled, if you are enrolled in a Infocareer training program, trust the people who are giving you the guidance because they have the experience. Because we don't know. When I am a PMP aspirant, I have not taken PMP exam. There can be somebody who has like maybe taken and not passed. Most of the people have not taken that exam and passed. They don't have the experience. So 2 things, you have to believe in yourself that you can do it. And second thing, that you have to trust the person who is guiding you, because he is the person who has the experience and they're giving it to you. So please trust them. That's the only thing. That's one thing which I would like to tell to all the PMP aspirants. Thank you so much, sir.